MACRAC is Mid-Atlantic College Radio Conference.
It's about opening up and sharing with people what is going on and new in the world of independent music. Ever since I was early high school, I remember being utterly stoked most of the year to go to such a thing. I don't know. If I would have grown, to think that if I would have grown up somewhere else, I would not have had that is kind of a scary thought.
A bunch of bands that have become famous since played at MACRock, which is kind of funny because it's in this little town of Harrisonburg.
I don't think people really get it, how blessed they are, such a huge independent rock fest in your backyard.
It's really funny when MACRock comes around because the streets are flooded with people that all look exactly alike. And it's all about, I don't care how I look, it's all kind of shaggy. My friend has a joke that says, "Why did the indie kid cross the street?" And you say, "Why?" And then he goes, "You don't know?" Which is the joke, because you can also tell not only by their clothes but the way you talk to them. They're like, such and such and such and such band, da 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 da, and they're like, "Oh, I haven't heard them." What? Are you kidding? There's so much judgment, and so many of my friends are just like, no, I'm a culprit of it as well. Someone will be like, I'll leave it blank here, a really popular mainstream band, and I'm just like, "Oh, you do? Okay." We don't have much else to talk about, I guess. And I don't want to be like that, I don't. But it's kind of since it's a big part of these kids' lives, since they spend hours on the computer, listening to demos, going to a show, talking to their friends about the newest music and what's out, then if it's a big part of your life, then it's kind of a defining, if someone's not interested in that at all, it's kind of hard to be friends with them.
There's something called scene points or something. If you do something dumb or you lose scene points, I think that might be a myth, but I don't know. Harrisonburg is really a nice place, and I don't think it's too sceney. Richmond, they talk about Richmond, and that's supposedly very pretentious, and Charlottesville is very pretentious, and when we play in Charlottesville, it's a very different feeling than Harrisonburg.
I'll get emails from bands and they'll be like, "Yeah, we hear Harrisonburg's really awesome," and it's not really if you go to a larger city, it's just more of a tough crowd, and people are just more in it just to sort of be in it, whereas here it's people are really true and people are really genuine, and the same people who like I said, go out and support the metal bands will go out and support the acoustic bands. Everyone's just friends, a good time, so people see that, and I think people want to be a part of that.